guys, welcome to or welcome back to Expose. And if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. It's comments time. Tracy, who doesn't enjoy flying first class? Seriously, like she's the only one ever. I've never I've never flown first class, so I wouldn't know, but I dare say it's a lot nicer than being squidged in between two people for 6 hours. That'll never get old. You've got to speed up through the freaking hair stories. Yeah, the reason I don't, Tracy, is we've got people with hearing problems on here and their machines go haywire if I do that. So if I can warn people first and they know not to listen, then I don't think anyone's interested in the hair anymore, are they? And if she says something important while it's on double speed, I'll repeat that afterwards. Mystical fairies, agree 100%. Boop, 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 boop. Mystical fairies, 5 minutes into the video and already something has gone wrong and has her upset. This is going to be a long one, isn't it? Yep. 8:46 to 8:56. Okay.
It's supposed to be like one of the fastest growing in the nation. So John has to drop me off like way down. And then I take my luggage up this long ramp and then go into the airport. So
she'd not cope at big airports such as Heathrow, Paris, Charles de Gaulle, Toronto, Pearson, Vancouver Airport or Hong Kong International Airport, would she? She'd have a fucking meltdown if she went into fucking Heathrow. And that's not even the biggest one. Do you know what I mean? That's one of the smallest large airports. She's useless. They'd be too big for her to deal with. Exactly. John, I don't know where I'm going. Wanda, she doesn't like Christmas because she doesn't like buying for other people. She just likes buying for herself. Exactly. Mystical fairies, that's exactly what I said. It's about thinking of other people and she can't do that. Nope. Bo, 100%. Carrie May, my thoughts exactly. It's true though, that's why she doesn't like it. Grinch. An actual Neenor went past yesterday. I haven't heard one of them in ages. Neenor, Neenor, Neenor. I don't know if you ever had Neenors in America, but we had Neenors in the UK. There was this little boy, I loved him, and his mum was a nurse, and when she was at work he'd say, Mammy's with the Neenors. They're cute. Anyhow, Mystical Fairy, 1735. Oh, hang on, I need to read what you're saying.
With a great dinner, reconnect with my family, everything. I just had a wonderful day yesterday. And part of that...
Oops. Reconnect with my family. She said, who else is just watching the cat in the background? That's what I do. When the cats come in, it's like, oh, Pusscat. And I zone out. I don't know what she's saying. I'll show you again.
With a great dinner, reconnect with my family, everything. I just had a wonderful day yesterday. And part of that...
Reconnect with my family. Yeah, who says that? Fuck's sake. Yeah, I spend most of my time just watching the cat in the background. Wonder. By the way, ladies, I've noticed she's not sent out a freebie of her lipsticks. Oh, yeah. To her friends on YouTube for them to show and try out. All other YouTubes that have their own makeup or brushes, they send out freebies to their friends to try and talk about. So far, Lisa hasn't sent her lipsticks to no one. One, because she's tight, and two, because she's got no friends, Wonder. But you'd think she'd have sent some to Mummy's Makeup and Moscato. She talks about them all the time. Yeah, no, she's got no one to send them to because she's alienated fucking everybody on YouTube. Bonnie, why should she? There would be no money in that. It's all about cash. Exactly, Bonnie. Bo, absolutely no surprise. Just going to call you Jewel, if you don't mind. She didn't even seem, to me at least, excited at all about the launch. Just half-assed presentation at the beginning of another blah blah video. I was waiting for a dedicated video filled with her swooning and saying it's just so good and yummy, etc. She didn't even swatch all the products. Exactly. If I was John, right, and I'd helped to get these fucking stupid lipsticks sorted, I would be fuming that she didn't do a proper video. Has she given some to Brooke for Brooke to talk about on her channel? Probably not. Stupid woman. Wanda. I agree. I thought the same thing. She seems more excited if she was showing a Gucci bag or a MAC lipstick. Exactly. Bonnie. I didn't even bother watching it. No doubt Jules will do a video on it. She doesn't care if the lippies are good or not, just the money. Exactly. I did the video. Bonnie, you might have seen it by now, though. LPH. What an empty life she must have to focus on the smallest and most meaningless parts of life. It's sad, really. Mystical Fairies. This is supposed to be a travel vlog. Why is she going on about her hair, for fuck's sake? Any opportunity. Wanda, she took that picture on the plane to send to John and was cussing him out. You said you put me in first class. Wait till I get home. And I bet John was wetting himself. Mystical Fairies. Oh my god, the look on her face when she found out she wasn't flying first class. Lol, princess. And all those people behind me. Oh dear. Christina. Totally priceless, wasn't it though? Suzanne Ann is laughing. Carrie May. Brought me joy. I have to sit with the bottom feeders, John. Where's my charcuterie tray? Oh, the joy. So enjoyed that. Was that our gate? Honestly. What they do around here is slam things. Yeah, it was our gate. Bonnie, okay, 2 minutes in and I'm already irritated. She's a Scrooge when it comes to Christmas. Is that because the money's not being spent on herself? Exactly. If I remember right, she just bought a bunch of gift cards one year and finished her shopping all at once. Yeah, I remember that as well. Couldn't be arsed thinking of anybody. Do you know what? I don't think she can. That's the thing. That's the thing with narcs. I don't think they can actually think of anyone else. 2604, where she is sitting is where my mum and I sat for 2 12-hour flights from Auckland, New Zealand to Hong Kong and then Hong Kong to London. Is that where she's between two people? Hey, class. That's never going to stop being funny. We survived. It was fine. And why was she texting John? What was he going to do about it? He was back in North Carolina and she was in Miami. See, that's the thing. You and your mum are normal people. You go with the flow and you can talk to the people beside you and nod off or do whatever. But no, she can't. She had her mind set on being in this big chair with her charcuterie tray. Bonnie, she's gone to sleep. Shh, don't wake her up. Mystical Fairies, I've already had 3 breaks and talked to Mum on the phone. It's so nice to know we're all on the same wavelength. Bonnie says she understands. Maybe I should do them just like 10-minute chunks. You put it on in between other videos that are actually interesting. Mystical Fairies, Gucci tights here in New Zealand are $450. No, thank you. No, thank you indeed. I can say this with certainty. Lisa should not travel internationally. She would not cope at all. She can barely get from North Carolina to LA without it being a 3-act drama. Thanks for the video and the laughs. Look forward to part 2. Thank you, honey. I'm going to do it after I've done this. Otherwise it won't get done. Bo, Lisa is such a snob. I don't understand how her minions ignore this about her. I don't either. It's like that woman that wrote in the last comments video. She won't look at anything I showed her. She won't think about what we've said. She won't go back and look at Lisa with a different view. I don't know what it is. She has them fucking hypnotised or something. Bo, look at her ends. They already look damaged despite all the hair repair products she uses. I know, if she'd just leave it alone for a bit. I swear that John put her in the back of the plane in the middle seat on purpose. He's getting back at her for something. It'd be great to know if he did, wouldn't it? I live in LA and can tell you that the walk to the Uber pickup area is no fun, especially since she was dragging a £100 suitcase. Thing is, right, most people, pardon me, no, sneeze isn't coming. Most people, when they're travelling, A, look at the weather so they know what to pack. B, look at the Google Earth. Where do I go? Where do I park? How do I get in there? Then what happens? Blah, blah, blah. So they're prepared. Lisa, no. She expects when she gets somewhere, someone's going to roll out a red carpet and little fucking birds are going to be flying around her head and someone else is going to take her bags. I blame her mum and dad. Trisha, oh Jules, you're a freaking saint for doing these videos and you're hilarious. Thank you. Lisa is such a spoilt brat. I don't know how people can stand her. Who are these followers that think she's so sweet? I don't get them, Trish, either. Bonnie, my, aren't we entitled? Highly caffeinated. The bottom line is that she doesn't enjoy shopping for others, only for herself. Yep. Elizabeth. Right. Just truth. Honey, I'm nearly halfway through, but listening to you has been a great end for today. Been half stressed, moved house before and can't find the phone charger. Thanks. Sod the phone charger. So long as you've got the kettle out and the bed's made, just relax. I'll email you in a few days. I haven't been annoying you because I know it's stressful moving, but I hope it all went well, hon, and that you're in with your feet up now, dancing around in the nude and throwing pegs at the neighbours. It's an in-joke. I shan't explain. Elizabeth, hope you find your charger and enjoy your new home. Thank you, Elizabeth. Jackie, my daughter who was visiting me was 2 minutes in watching her and said to me, "Who is this insufferable cow? Lol, you're the best, Jules. Great minds." Christina, look what they did to me, Mama. I'm stuck in economy class. Jules, you had me laughing so hard. She had me laughing so hard. Funniest thing ever. Just truth. What a pauper. She used Uber. I know, wouldn't you think so? I don't know, the king of the country had come and pick her up in his car. Panda, the world traveller is unaware if you change flights you must repurchase first class. It doesn't roll over. Oh my God, John didn't tell her about the new accommodation. I didn't know you had to do that either, but then, like I said, I've never fucking flown first class, wouldn't know. Bonnie, so 20 minutes in and she just got on the plane. Good Lord. We don't care. I am going to start fast forwarding through bits that we've got no interest in. So long as I give a warning first. Will that help everyone? Tricia, sorry, but those aloe sweatpants look like regular ones you can get anywhere. I have some that look like that and I paid $14 for them, not $138. That's ridiculous. $138 to have ALO written on your ass. She's such a designer label snob and incredibly dumb. Yep, very dumb. Bonnie, a woman of the world. She had to drag her suitcase. Bless her heart, she knows nothing. The Grove is shopping and dining area. Yeah, I doubt she did much dining, Bonnie. Wow, pigeons, really? So they were eating. She was so excited about the pigeons eating. What a weirdo. Valerie is laughing. Narcissist won't even give you a French fry. She don't give nothing. Her daughter steams. I'm assuming steams for her. Lol. She wouldn't give you the fucking steam off her piss. It's a horrible saying, but sums her up. Don't give her views. No, most of the ladies don't. But I've been away for a long time, so curiosity. You can't just not watch, can you? Because they didn't know if I was coming back or not. So I don't blame anyone for watching her. Gigi, why would they pull the girl out of the programme? I don't understand. I'm so sorry about this. I don't get it either, Gigi. Madam's really upset about it. She doesn't understand. And we're hanging between something happened there that her parents didn't like, or they're pulling her out to go work, get married, do something, because otherwise there's absolutely no reason not to leave her there for another year. I don't get it. It's not like she doesn't go home at night. She's not bored in there. Do you know what I mean? It's just a school. Because she was in hospital, and I didn't even know she was in hospital. And then I got this letter from her dad saying that she's getting much better, thank you. And I'm like, much better from what? Who? When? So I wrote to the people that do it, and I said, what was wrong with her? And they were like, oh, due to the word escapes me. You know what I mean. They couldn't give me any more information. So I sent her a get well card, so did Madam, and we left it at that. And then the next thing I knew, I got this letter saying she wasn't going to be there anymore. And it's like, did something happen at her school that made her sick, and that's why they don't want her to go back? Or did something else happen at her school, which I don't even want to think about? Or is she getting married? Is she being pulled out to go to work? What? I mean, if they just told me, do you know what I mean? She's getting married, or, you know, that they want her to go and get a full-time job to help the family, I would totally understand. It's not fair, but I would get it. I mean, I was kicked out. I was told I had to get a job. I wasn't allowed to go to college. So I know how that is, but I just wish I knew. And then they were saying, did I want to sponsor anyone else? And it's like, no, I'm 60 now. I haven't got it in me to commit to another child for 15, 18 years. I said when I took her on, she was 5. I might stick a picture in here if I've got it on the computer. I'm not sure. But I started sponsoring her when she was 5. And I said then, I will do it till she's 19. Because that's as long as they can stay there. And that's what I intended to do. And it's just so sad that it's so close to the end, and we didn't get to send her a goodbye present. We didn't get, you know what I mean? Yeah, anyhow. Thank you, Gigi. Yvonne, I laughed the same time you did with her in the middle seat of the plane. I know, it was too funny, wasn't it? That's the only time I've belly laughed at Lisa's videos. She's so boring most of the time. Valerie, wait, I need a drink. She goes on and on. I know. There are times where I feel like opening a bottle of wine, but 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't think it's a good idea. Run for your lives. Oh, is that a new picture? Is that your... Oh, look at his little scudged up face. The fact that the girl in the seat next to her had to reassure Lisa that all she was going to do was sleep speaks volumes. This means she was having an embarrassing, loud tantrum. I feel so bad for the people next to her. You know she was off if the woman got annoyed with her, the stewardess. Because they don't get annoyed. Do you know what I mean? They go through training that, you know, that you can throw fucking shit at them and they don't... Their demeanour doesn't change. So the fact that she pissed her off so quickly tells you a lot about Lisa, in my opinion. Valerie, so did the dad buy the bag? Why, he asks. 7 minutes with that bag. No, Daddy liked it, so she bought it. I don't understand. Angela, way to go, Jules. Once again, I was laughing and wheezing at your comments. When you said Gucci tights, who wears Gucci tights? This is where I'm calling it, folks. I almost started crying with laughter. You're a blessing. So glad you're back. Thank you. But who? I'm sorry. Who wears Gucci tights? Woman's fucking insane. Run for your lives. Still amazed that she has even one follower. I'll never understand. No, me either. Valerie, date is wrong. I'm in the UK, Valerie. It's the other way round. We do day, month, year, not month, day, year. Hang on, to change the time. I'm assuming that's what you mean. 2 secs. I'm always scared when I pause this that... Where's the little yellow light thing? Oh, I'll soon find out when I get to the end and nothing's been recorded. Haha. Yeah, certified. Yeah, totally certified, Valerie. Pandas in the Desert. Jules, thank you for doing this video. I was one of your subscribers who asked you to do this one because what a delight to see her reaction when she realised she was in coach in the middle seat. It was you who said there was something going to happen, wasn't it? Oh, how I wish I could have been a fly on the wall to see the meltdown. She's a spoiled brat and deserved every bit of it. Whoop. I would say for future videos, please do whatever you want. I will always watch. She did another New York video recently. It's all the same. Over the top shopping obsession. Burgers for lunch and yummy steak. Or the top of a pizza for dinner. Wash, rinse, repeat. I have to wonder if she's going to be able to sustain in 2026. Hugs to you, Jules. Hugs back to you. Yeah, it makes you wonder though, doesn't it, if it's going to continue. I think what I'll do is I'm going to finish off the LA one and then I'll do the Walmart ones, I think. And then I'll do that New York one because there'll be a bit of a gap between that and the last one. But if out of the 28 that I've missed that I'm slowly catching up on, if there's one that you really think, oh, I wish she'd do this one, drop me a note and I'll add it to the list. And if you agree with that and you think, yeah, I want to see that one as well, say. So the one with the most votes, I will record. Oh, you know when you get that itch in your nose that won't go away? Christine, I heard that Tracy wears one shoe facing east and the other one facing west. Lol. She likes the way she wears them. Give me strength. I know, nobody can have anything though, can they? So far, Lisa has shopped, and Daddy sits and Mama drinks coffee. I know. I felt sorry for her, Dad. I really did. Oh, you're such a good shopper, Daddy. So now belts give her an orgasm. I know, it's quite sad, really, isn't it? Bella, holy moly. She can't keep one train of thought. We were on the plane and she was in a seat that she doesn't usually choose and they had to take her bag and now she jumps to her hair. Will we ever get to Los Angeles? Nope, we're still in the airport. Joyce, here's my shoes, here's my socks, here's my Diet Coke, here's my breakfast, here I am sitting. She shows the most boring crap. Can you imagine trying to talk to this woman? 5 minutes into the conversation, you'd be trying to find something sharp to stab your eardrums with. Oh, so true. Elizabeth, stab her in the mouth instead. It's a crime of passion, and after the judge hears Lisa whittering on, she'll congratulate you on a job well done. Oh dear. Nope. YouTube thought that was so good, they posted it twice. LPH says she's a deep thinker. Yeah, I missed that, sorry. Puddles Puddles think deeper than her. Valerie, sorry, I posted her on a trans group. I'm convinced she has no figure and legs long. Sorry, that Valerie, trans. Do you think so? Elizabeth's convinced Lardy is. Jessica, superficial and shallow on steroids. Isn't she though? Valerie's laughing at... I'm not sure. Her legs are too long, no hip. She's a man, I always said. Lol, night socks. Yeah, that and her whoopee. M&M's for her son, lol. Yeah, I know, he gets fuck all, poor Will. How about when she said a lady screamed with delight noticing her at Coles? I'm sure she screamed that she wanted to go in the opposite direction. They connected. Eyes had connected and she was like, shit, she's seen me now. I can't run away. The video of what made her happy in 2025, lol, didn't mention her husband. Of course she didn't. John never gets a look in. Joyce, the girl on the plane is a great judge of character. She took one look at Lisa and told her she was going to sleep the entire trip. I don't blame her. Can you imagine being sat next to her? Valerie, I usually fall asleep with her carrying on. I think all the Diet Coke is hyping her up. Yeah, it could be. Joyce, I'm going to go shopping tomorrow and I'm going to ask the sales assistant for a blouse in that boingy material. Oh, film it. Oh, my influencer on the YouTube says it's really nice. And I'm not sure what it's called, but it's boingy. Valerie, her daughter, a witch, 2, wears evil eye stuff. Yeah, the evil eye stuff's to ward off evil, though, isn't it, Valerie? It doesn't mean that you're one of them. Little Miss Stitch, what a nice name. Her parents look ridiculous walking around in anything designer. I didn't even think what they were wearing was designer. They just looked like a normal old couple tootling around New York. If she hadn't said, oh, they're wearing this and this and this, I'd never have known. What grown woman calls her father daddy? Apparently it's a southern thing, but it does sound creepy. Elizabeth, the miserable face at the beginning. Dumbkin, not you, Jules. You're always a cutie. Cute. Hey, I haven't missed you. Get a taxi home. No one's going to kidnap you. At 94, you're not a temptation. You are only a Scrooge when it comes to others, but indulge yourself continuously. Well said, Elizabeth. Is she detail-orientated, or could she go deeper into mentioning times, what she ate, the weather, etc.? So sick of listening to... Oh, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. It was 70 degrees. Yeah, that was when you were there a week ago. Why do we care? We don't need to get up at 6 o'clock. Just leave John alone and make your own arrangements like any other woman. Take an Uber. It's your trip, not anyone else's. Exactly. She has to be the centre of attention, and she has to look like she's someone important. So she gets to the airport and John takes everything out of the car for her and takes pictures of her and all the rest of it. And it's like, so she wants people walking past going, oh, who's she? Should I know who she is? Hire a homeless man to push you and your luggage up the ramp. Give him a Diet Coke as a reward. Yes, my love, I too have finally got fed up with the hair journey. Speed up. Thank you, Elizabeth. I just didn't want to mess your thing up. But I will warn you before I start, and I'll tell you when I've finished. Drug is a medication, not the past tense of a verb. Exactly. This Wormington idiot will accept any man doing everything for her, won't she, though? Honestly, I thought she said boobs, not boots. Was terrified for a long moment. No, don't show us your boobs. Sylvia, her parents created that moron. They are idiots too. I'd be embarrassed if she was my child. I'm sorry. Ashley, Lisa is so unaware. She doesn't know that the majority of her subscribers are not purchasing luxury gifts for themselves or others. She has to go early to... Sorry, hang on. Where's the mute thing? Is it? See, I'd stopped doing things for a while and I can't remember stuff. Has the croak gone? A little bit. She has to go early to prepare herself. Nah, get extra time away from her family and responsibilities. That's why. Exactly. LPH, extra time for shopping. That idea of hers, oh, if you go, you didn't have to pay for the night before. But she gets to New York at silly o'clock, nothing's open. What's the point? 2612, sorry. Techie Jen. 2612, this is a new low for Lisa.
With 2 very nice people, I will say. It has nothing to do with them. It was the point that I had not gotten mentally prepared. And
please, Jules, make a short video exposing this woman like you did with the foot imprint situation. I think I will. Thank you, Jen. I have to get in the zone like Lisa. I can't remember how I made it a short. But I will do that because people need to know. But that's the thing. I can do that. I did the other one. No one cares. It's only us that see it. The rest of them are like, oh, you're just mean. Making a thing about her. Sylvia, this idiot makes a fell trips to shop. What was that supposed to be? Anyway, this idiot makes trips to shop and thinks she's a worldwide traveller. She's a bubblehead with no interest. Who goes to New York and doesn't get to the museums? She is also repulsive. Yup. Catcher. Lisa claims she loves Valentine's Day. Dean Davidson sends her some very nice pieces to promote. Why not wear her $600 jeans she just bought and a cute cashmere pink sweater and the necklace, earrings, etc.? I can't believe he still sends her anything. Snap. And I really like that set. And it's like, if there was ever anything that was going to tip me over the edge to buy Dean Davidson, that'd be it. Especially the anklet, because that's something you can keep on all year round. But I wouldn't. No. While he's sending her free shit, nope. The man's insane. I mean, I know it's not him personally. It's his team. But no. Stupid. Pardon me. Stupid. Matt, her shirt, dress, whoops, lol, is so ugly, isn't it? It was giving me a fucking headache. Mamacita, as his total self inside and out. So true. Ireland, Jules, I'm okay with your crew knowing I'm Jane from a past life. I'm sure some knew. Cool. You're so loyal and such a decent soul. If Dumbfuck had a fraction of your integrity, she would be doing a lot better. Aw. Thank you, honey. See, that's the thing. If, Elizabeth says warm hugs, Jane, if somebody trusts me with personal information, they've trusted me with that. I don't care if 8 years down the road we fall out and we're not talking. I still will not share any information that you've shared with me, because I wouldn't want people doing it to me. Therefore, I don't do it to others. So, I can call you Jane now. Cool. Is the young man there? Bowie. You. I said to Jed, I so want to go over and just stand at the garden gate and talk and see, does he go, no? Who's that? Mandy McCracken. That's a great name. These are just all wannabe copycats. Yep. Run for your lives. If I like Estee Lauder Rose Amethyst, I'd get that one. They've discontinued it. If you were with her right at the beginning, she asked, oh no, I'm not going to be able to get my Rose Amethyst anymore. What am I going to do? My whole world's going to implode. So everybody told her where to get them and sent her some. So she had about 20 in a drawer. And apparently she's gone through them all. I don't believe it, because how can she go through them when she's wearing all the other shite? But anywho, that's why she's copied it, because it's been discontinued. If I like Tom Ford Nude Vanille, I'd get that one. Those are the OGs. Hers are the high-end price knockoffs. Wow, she's a shit saleswoman, isn't she? I'm with you. I'd get the originals. Oh, there's plenty of fucking lipsticks out there that look like that are made by reputable companies. You know what the ingredients are and where it was made and all the rest of it. I'm not going to buy it off of some weirdo on YouTube. Why would I? Especially when in America you've got Wet n Wild. You can go and buy a lipstick for £2. Why would you pay her 25? Insane. Totally fucking insane. I realised when I said about the prices of Charlotte Tilbury, I was saying pounds and I didn't convert it to dollars. So they were £29 and £22. So I don't know. I haven't looked, but yeah, she can't get the Rose Amethyst, so I'll let her off on that one. But I'm sure she could have found a dupe if she'd looked hard enough. Wanda. In the comments video, someone mentioned about how rude it was for Lisa to ask the other hotel to hold their luggage while they went shopping before their plane left. That was me. I think it's rude. Lisa just expects people to do things for her, to go out of their way to accommodate her. I don't think it ever crossed her mind that it was rude asking that hotel person that. I was I was something that she benefited. It was something that she benefited from, so it just naturally should be done. Exactly. It's because she doesn't care. She's a narc. She just doesn't think. They don't think the same as us. It doesn't compute with them. It's like I said to Jed, and he's like, she really said that. And I was like, yeah. Sometimes something will pop into my head about my mother. And I'm sure I've said this before. But one night at my uncle's club, the actor that played the man that raped Kathy in EastEnders was at the club. And my mum's got a thing about ginger-haired men, and he's got ginger hair. Anyway, fawning all over him. And when he was leaving, right, she shouted the immortal line after him. Are you ready for this? If you're ever looking for another rape victim, give me a call. Really? Narcs. They're a law unto themselves. Lena. Her last trip to New York, she was miserable. Watch carefully. She looked miserable and couldn't wait to get home. Probably because she didn't spend an outrageous amount of money. She feels so empty. She does. If she's not buying all the latest designer shite, she's miserable. MJ. So the parents' trip wasn't the last time she went to New York. She went again after taking them. Yeah, I just haven't done it yet. I'll go check on her channel. I won't watch as to not give her a view. But if she did go to another time after taking the parents, dang, where's all that money coming from? That's what people have been asking for years. Why didn't the IRS check her out? There's something adrift. LPH, because there's nothing else to buy. Not only she bought all the items in the world, she got backups too. She's insane. Exactly. It's like people go away on a holiday and they'll buy something to commemorate the holiday or whatever. Like I said, I got a glass-blown Blackpool tower when we went to Blackpool, and it's on the kitchen windowsill, and it reminds me of when we went to Blackpool. Or people with money might buy a designer something, but she can't buy a designer something. She has to buy all the designer somethings. She can't just have one, she has to have all of them. And that's why she gets no satisfaction. Because then when she does see something, she's like, oh, but I've got 100 bags. Do I really need another one? Yeah, maybe if you'd been a bit more, what's the word? I can't think of the word. But maybe if you'd thought about your purchases and not just bunged everything into a trolley, then when you saw something else, you'd be like, oh, I can add that to the collection. That's nice. That will go with everything. Panda. Her lips look rough without lipstick. Injection sites are intense, aren't they? Bo. All the drama for so long for 3 lip liners and 3 lipsticks of existing shades she copied with no inclusivity for darker skins. We all know she doesn't... Darker skins don't fucking exist for her. Oh, she's such a nice woman. She's never said a mean word about anyone. Really? You haven't listened for long. She's definitely racist. She shows it all the time, but people just don't see it for some reason. Susan Ann. Can I just call you Susan? That's not nice. If her name's Susan Ann, it's like a kid down the road. Travis's friend from school, Tech Help's friend from school, has got a double-barreled first name, and it's like, it's really daft. And anyway, it just takes so long to say his name when it could be shortened to something, but it's like, that's a me problem, not a him problem. That's his name. I should say his name, shouldn't I? Anyhow. It's called a quintuple bypass, not a 5-way. That sounds very rude. Why in the heck would you buy a tester? Exactly. Because she had to have it then, that second. She couldn't wait. They don't know wait. Wanda, I think the hype is only on phones, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. It must be, because I can't find it for the life in me. MJ 8:45. A couple of videos back, Lisa was having such a hard time with Amazon or other store brands ripping off designer goods. Then she told everyone she'd come to the conclusion that copying such goods was fine. Well, I see why she probably realized she was doing the same thing but didn't put two and two together. What a moron. The whole time she had her lip crap in production.
Nude Vanille.
That's the one you copied.
I can 99.9 guarantee that you will love this.
Don't you think that the people who do like watching you, who do buy designer things, would already have it? If they liked that, they'd get that. They'd get the Tom Ford because they like showing off name brands like you do. Why would they get the Lisa Duncan one? Who's she? Bethany Hopkins. I know, I was thinking the same. Yeah, all depends on the day as to what she believes in. Hannah, she doesn't know yet that Estee Lauder is reformulating the Double Wear foundation. Oh, why can't they just leave shit alone? Somebody else was saying that it sounds like Smashbox is going out of business, and it's like, I'm not surprised. Why didn't they leave them alone instead of Estee Lauder buying them, or whoever the hell bought them and then ran them into the ground? I hate it when that happens. Valerie, when I just bought one last week. Well, hopefully that's the one that they haven't pissed about with, Valerie. Hannah, she's going to freak out. Oh, yeah. I'm looking for a dupe. Does anyone know a dupe? When she's got a drawer full of fucking 9,000 foundations she can use instead. Ada, a black outfit again. What a surprise. It's her go-to comfort thing. Do you know what, Ada? Every time I hear you talk, do you know who I hear? Is Olivia Newton-John. You sound so like her. I mean, I know you're Australian, but do you know what I mean? There's the tone of your voice and everything. I always think a neutron bomb when I hear you. MJ, not a baboon's ass. Makes your lips look like a fucking baboon's ass.
Thing is.
Yep, if I thinks it, I says it. Wonder, oh dear. Lisa, or whatever your name is, you really have no idea what you're talking about. First, our wonderful Jules is one of the kindest and just a great person. Second, Jules does this because we ask her to. Now, as far as Lisa D1, she's never had an original thought. She will look at you straight in the eyes and lie to your face. So please don't come over here calling our Jules mean until you've watched all of Lisa's videos and know her as well as we do. Then come back and say that again. Oh, thank you, Wanda. No, she's just doing the usual, you smell, and running away again because they're chickens. They can't come back and have a decent conversation. There are a few people that have done that came back to me and said, I got you wrong, I'm sorry. And I thought that was really sweet. And they didn't need to apologise because I don't expect anyone to apologise. That was how you felt then. This is how you feel now. But what I would ask is just listen. Just go and look at some of the videos I've done. Go to the one that I linked and watch that and see what you think. But the people that just don't, they refuse. No, you're just mean. So, okay, whatever. Shelley, this is for us. Translated, I'm not taking the time to do a separate video for you. I mean, that shows how much she gives a shit, that she could only be bothered putting on one set of lipstick. Beguile me, I'm no salesperson, but if you're launching your brand, be prepared. She didn't do herself any favours with that presentation. No, she didn't. But it all sold out. Bonita, I agree. But yeah, her fuckwits still went and bought it all. Barbara, she's not going to make us buy everything. What a statement. Wanda, did you all notice when Lisa was talking about eating breakfast at the Crosby with her parents, and Lisa was saying what father ordered, and he ate the same thing both mornings and took a picture, but she couldn't remember what her mama ate. She just happened to get a picture of mama's plate when she took daddy's picture. There, yeah, I never thought of that. And she's supposed to adore her mama. Bonnie, that's so weird. It's a bit odd, isn't it? Sandpiper Lane. She's a bona fide, certifiable nut. Yep. Tracy. Oh my God. She literally copied every shade from other brands. Yeah, we knew she was doing that. Jeez, I wonder why she's so comfortable guaranteeing them 99.9%. Can you imagine how much money and research went into those other brands developing those shades, and all she did was have someone take them to China to copy? Exactly. If I was fucking Estee Lauder, Tom Ford and Revlon and whoever else she mentioned, I'd sue her. Melanie, hold on. Was that her launching her lipsticks? I know. Did we miss another video, or was that it? She seemed about as impressed with them as I was. Yep, that was it. That was the big launch. I've seen girls that have only done a collab with somebody be more fucking hyped about the whole thing, and they tell you everything from start to finish and how long they've been working on it and how excited they are and why they chose the names they chose and blah, 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 blah. This is her line. What was that? I think my bottle's going to pop. She has her name on it. It's all hers. No excitement at all. None. She thought, when you're quite finished, she thought she could walk in somewhere and go, oh, I'm Lisa. I've got 100,000 subscribers and I want this. And they'd have had it done in a week. She got bored because it took too long. And now she's off. She's over it. Totally fucking over it. She doesn't want to know about them. Wanda, see? Why is she rambling? Shouldn't she be excited about her products and lipsticks and talking about them? What the fuck? And why would you make a lip liner that when you sharpen it, the name comes off? Yeah, you should have the name at the other end, shouldn't you? So at least you know what to go and repurchase. Because not everyone remembers, do they? How many people, I mean, I don't use lip liners, but eyeliners. How many people have got to the end of an eyeliner and gone, ah, shit, what was this? Because you've had it years and now you don't know who it was by, where you bought it, what it was called. Yeah, you'd think she'd put a bit more effort in, but then this is Lisa we're talking about. Matt, her house is so unwelcoming. No pics of her own kids or hubby. Wow, I know. Your room looks very cosy. I like your room. But yeah, it's like there's nothing there. On downstairs in my house, there's a chimney breast, and either side of the chimney is photos of Madam and photos of Tech Help. And it's like their very first photo in the hospital with the card that said what their head was and their length and the whole thing. That's in the corner. And then another one, like Madam's first Christmas, and somebody came to the house and was doing portraits, and I got framed portraits of Tech Help for me and for my mum. I gave my mum one, and when I went to visit, it was just stuck in the spare bedroom on the floor. I don't know why I bothered. I was very close to asking for it back. But yeah, there's nothing. You would walk in there and not know whose house it was. Most people, you walk into their home and you feel comfortable, you feel warm, you feel welcomed, and you can see their style and their family and, you know, the things that they're interested in around the house. Not her. Fucking Bridget Bardot and Bruce Willis. Really? Bonita, I've noticed that as well. It's like a dentist's waiting room. It's horrible. Joyce, looking at the way the house is decorated, you would be forgiven for thinking she was single, because there's absolutely no evidence that anyone else is living there with her, much less two men. Exactly. Bonita agrees. Wendy, world's worst product launch ever. It's almost as if she knows they're shite. I wonder, see, can she delete reviews on her site? Can you even put a review on her site? See, that's what I want to see. I want to see people buy it and review it. If I was getting money for these videos, I'd have paid somebody to buy the set to try it and just see what they thought. Be interesting to know, wouldn't it? I want to see the ingredients as well. None of that's on her site. Wanda, what does a magnetic cap have to do with the tariffs? The new Elf's lipsticks are magnetic and they cost $10. Exactly. So like I said, the one I just bought was 11 and it's magnetic. Is it the weight? Would they cost more? Would they be slightly more heavier? Maybe. And that's what she had the hump about. She didn't want to have to pay customs and excise and all that malarkey. Because up until now, in America, you haven't had to, have you? You can buy shit from everywhere and you don't pay customs on it, which is why we used to get really upset because people were saying, oh, I got this from so-and-so and that from such and such. And then we'd see all the cute stuff you had in America and we couldn't buy it because by the time we added on postage, packaging and customs, it was pointless. And then if you went over the amount of money you were allowed to do, the post office charged you £8 for handling. They handle it anyway. Why are they charging you another £8 on top? So it got to the point where there was no point. But as she's never had to do that, that's probably what pissed her off. Well, why do I have to pay that, John? What's that for? What's the point of this, John? Jane, that top does nothing for her chest area. Terrible design in fabric, just awful placement. She looks like she's wearing someone else's teeth without makeup. I hated that dress on her. It looked fugly. Sometimes she gets stuff and I'm like, did you fucking blank out in the shop or something? Or did you pick it up by accident? Elizabeth, no love, it's her new dentures that she had to get when turning 90. Oh, you lot are funny. Mamacita. Melissa the malignant narcissist twat is a liar. She's blaming tariffs for not opting for magnetic closure. Melissa is full of it. She did not want to spend the extra couple of cents and reduce her profit. Lying, hideous narc. Idiot. Jules, we love you. God bless you and your beautiful family. God bless you too, Mamacita. But that's the thing. That's what it was. That's what it boiled down to. And if that added more weight, then it added more to the postage and packing and whatever. And yeah, she wants to make as much as she can. And she keeps going on about putting loads of money in it. Well, you could have gone and looked for a dupe for fucking rose amethyst instead of making your own. But no. I'm manifesting my best life. Lena, I dislike all of her lip liners and lipsticks. They're all too nude. Doesn't she realise that some women like brighter colours? They're all so boring, just like her. By the way, her hair is still damaged as fuck. See, that's the thing, Lena. It's all about her. It was never going to be a proper line that included everybody because she doesn't give a fuck about anybody else. She's a narc. She's only interested in herself. And she thinks that what she likes, everyone else likes. So she thought, oh, if I get them to make the exact colours I want, they'll buy it too because they all like what I like. No, we don't. Jackie, thank you, Jules. Thank you. My list of observations about her is long. Thanks for calling out one, which is that shaking around of what she's trying to show us things she does. Such a delusional idiot. Love to you. Thank you, Jackie. She never shows anything properly. She never has done. It's insane. I don't know why anyone watches her. I gave up and you lot dragged me back again. I'd got away. Lisa is so boring. Not many people can eat the same thing day after day. I would certainly not eat what she suggests. She has the palate of a 5-year-old. Jed would eat the same thing day in, day out from now to whenever because he's autistic and the kids are near enough the same. They're pasta monsters, so they will eat other things in between. But if you let them eat pasta day in, day out, that's what they'd eat. So I'm beginning to think that maybe Lisa's a tad autistic as well as narcissistic, but she's definitely a fucking narc. I can see that a mile away. Wanda, she would probably do well on some lithium. She'd do well on something. I mean, look at the change in Lardy. Lardy's obviously back on her meds, isn't she? Elizabeth, some? You mean 100 milligrams every day, every hour? Wanda, did she say the sales girl at Belk sold her the tester? Did I miss something? No, I don't know if she sold it to her or gave it to her, but she brought it home with her because she hadn't got the patience to wait until those colours came in, and she went and got them another day because she'd already planned what she was doing in this video, and woe betide she didn't have the things to do that. I can see it. Oh, I need them. I'm videoing today. You're going to have to give me those. Why would you buy the testers if they had the product in boxes? Either I'm confused or she is. Yeah, no, they didn't have them at that point. She went back the next day and got them. Woman's mad, Wanda. Mad. Mad as a box of frogs. She's more excited about everything else in this video more than her lipsticks. Exactly. She got the thing with the lipsticks. When she said she'd handed it over to John, that was it. She was done. She wasn't interested anymore. Mystical Fairy says, yep, sad really. Abby, she could get the herpes simplex virus. Pardon me, from using testers. So disgusting. She catch all sorts. I mean, she... Sorry, hang on, give us a sec. Okay, I'm back. Whoops, no, I'm not selecting it. Those lipsticks, sorry, Abby wrote, those lipsticks and liner combos are at best copies of other designers' shades, and at worst 3 versions of a baboon's ass. That's what you should have called it, the lip liner, baboon's bum. Valerie, Lord again, I thought I was the only one annoyed, lol. No, you're among friends here, Valerie. We're all annoyed with her. More glasses. Oh, yeah. Never enough sunglasses. Unless they touch her cheeks. If they're out the door if they do that. Mystical Fairies, 1331 to 1341. Jules, you crack me up. Pissing my pants with that one. What did I say?
Okay, another...
If you want to dull out the lip liner, how about make a lip liner that isn't fucking chocolate brown? It makes your lips look like a fucking baboon's ass.
Thing is, when
you liked that one, didn't you? It's true, though. Look at a picture of a baboon's bum and you see Lisa's lips. Mystical Fairies, please tell me she didn't use those tester lip glosses and took them back to the shop. Gross. I'm not sure if she took them back, but she used them. We saw her use them. Cynthia, that dress is like a nightmare torture trip, isn't it? Lisa's lip shite is just crappy looking. It should be at a dollar store, and even there it should have a black box warning. Maya Lightseeker, my God, ever since John bought her a leather jacket for Christmas, she's done nothing but buy leather jacket after leather jacket. Is that how feminine energy works, to make your man feel special? Exactly. If I was John, I'd take the one he'd got back. I'd send it back. She wouldn't even notice it was gone. Mystical Fairies, how many leather jackets does a person need? You can only wear one at a time. Exactly. I must say, though, I did like the second one that had like the the elasticated waist thing on the back and it poofed out a bit and whatever. I'd buy that one. I didn't look at the price, though. Cynthia, Lisa does not need to be reminded to love herself. She loves Valentine's Day because it's I, me. It's not a holiday. You don't get time off work for Valentine's, do you? Why does she call it a holiday? Mystical Fairies. Exactly. She hates Halloween. She hates Christmas. Mystical Fairies. All her lipsticks look like the same colour to me and way too pale for my personal taste. I love my bold lipstick colours, and for Christmas my stepdad brought me a black lipstick from MAC which I love. Well done, your stepdad. I've been looking for a good black lipstick. I'm hoping it might make my teeth look white and I'd wear it on here, because whatever way the light comes in or whatever, my teeth look 1,000 times worse than they are in real life, and that's all I ever get from people. Your teeth are manky. No, they're not really, but they just look shite on screen. So that was it. She talked about her lipsticks for 5 minutes and then moved right along. Does she even care about her lipstick brand? Because it didn't sound like it. Nope. That'll be something that Brooke will do. Oh, if you see they're running out, you can order more and blah, 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 blah. I'm too busy to be doing with it. Ow. Sorry, my shoulder just clanked. What's it? Tech Help used to say when he had a crank in his ankle. That's what we say now. What's that? I've got a crank. 24:36. That is not normal.
What I've got around me right now. It's a lot, but we're going to do it. Okay, I played.
Yep. And that's just 1 week. Insane. SM sucks. She should have just asked the person who handled this line from the beginning, John, to do the launch video. She's been 100% over it for months now. Said it before and I'll say it again. I'd pity him, but he's done it to himself. So I used to really pity him and I got shouted at on the gossip sites and they're like, why are you letting him off? And it's like, because I know what living with a narc is like. But surely at some point he needs to wake up and go, no, fuck this. Mystical Fairies, 37:39 to 42. She drops little truths here and there occasionally, doesn't she?
Because I love my car. I love being alone. I love everything, in my car. So I will.
She loves her me time. Yes, Lisa, we know you love to be alone. That's why you go to New York all the time. Exactly. Cynthia, none of her jeans fit in the crotch area and they're creeping up her butt when she turns around. She's got a thing about them feeling them. She doesn't like feeling them. There's a fucking therapist session all in itself, isn't it? There's something weird about that. Ha, she could sleep with the jacket, but wait for it, she doesn't sleep with her hubby. Exactly. Christina, her lips look really weird without lipstick. I don't think she even knows Bridget Bardot passed away. She's clueless. She does not seem excited at all about the lipstick launch. No, because she's not. She's done. We keep saying, she checked out ages ago. Piggy loves Ollie. She looks old without her lipstick, which I don't like her combos anyway. That's it. It does make her look older. That's what I couldn't grasp, why it looks so weird, but that's what it is. It does. It ages her. Bonnie, I'm surprised that her lipsticks are only 25. Honestly, I thought they'd be a lot more. So did I, to be fair, but I still think it's a rip-off. Mystical Fairies, I thought the same thing too. Bonnie, I think we should take bets on if she comes out with more cosmetics. Oh, she won't after this debacle. No, it was too difficult and too much aggro and actual work and she can't be bothered. See, Mystical Fairies, after this experience, I don't think she will. No. Bonnie, well, maybe you're right, since she left the finish to the process to John. Mystical Fairies, I'm guessing if it doesn't go well, guess who'll get the blame? Bonnie, oh, you're so right about that. Yeah, check out John now. Book fucking golfing holiday after golfing holiday and just go for a few months. Bonnie, how nice of her to say we could mix and match the liners and lippies. How arrogant. I know. I'm not expecting you to buy them all. Yeah, you are. Highly caffeinated. Her outfit of the day is hideous. Yep. Bonnie, why is she telling everyone how to put a lipstick on? Elizabeth, because we're ignorant. She thinks she knows everything and she knows nothing. Bonnie, I think you should mute her out and we can talk amongst ourselves. It would be great, wouldn't it? I still want to do that Zoom thing, but there was only 3 people that wrote to me. I think because I need your emails, people are wary about writing and giving me their email in case I share something or personal knowledge or something. I'll try again in a few months and see if anybody wants to do it. But yeah, it'd be great. I just all get together and talk. It'd be fun. Mystical fairies. Dozed off for a bit there, but I made it to the end. Thanks for the laughs as always. Well done you for getting there. Bonnie. 1. She's had a terrible year. Her hair, well, that's the real reason. And did she ever mention people dying over the year? No. Because it wasn't important. Her hair was the main thing. Bella. That was her lipstick launch. Do you think she could have at least brushed her hair and looked somewhat presentable for the big reveal? She doesn't care though, because she's on to the next bright shiny penny she finds on the floor. She wants to be an entrepreneur so bad, just to say that she has created something just like her daddy and granddaddy and everybody else in her hillbilly family did, according to her. I don't really think she cares about her lipsticks, liners at all. It's pretty telling the way they were presented by her. It's quite sad really, isn't it? There's people out there that would give their right arm to be able to do something like that and be so excited about it, and she's just like, done now. Kismet, gosh, I'm so happy you're back. Missed you tons. Thank you, honey. I love them party popper thingamybobs and the hearts. Thank you. Look up in West Virginia. I betcha she's no idea that Bridget Bardot passed away. She's too involved in herself to know anything going on in the real world. Well, if she watches me, she'll know now. I think it's quite sad that she doesn't know. It's like, it was big news. It was everywhere. I mean, she's a narc. I will say it until I'm blue in the face. They don't give a shit about anyone but themselves. Bonnie, geez, there's a lot of people that have small, thin noses and need to be careful what kind of glasses they buy. I always have to buy children's glasses. Such a major issue for her. So is this because it will mess up her makeup? Oh, if I could wear kids' glasses, I'd have SpongeBob, Peppa Pig, a whole load of stupid things. Bonnie, she goes on and on. You take a nap, hon. Ignore her. You don't need to listen. Bonnie, is it just me, or does her styling outfit stink? Yeah, to high heaven. LPH, yes, they do stink, because she copies from people with different styles and her clothes are way too oversized. Nothing chic about her outfits as she thinks they are. Bonnie, well, at least I'm not the only one. I like to read about fashion, and it said that oversized clothes are out for 26. Looks like we might be going through a new phase. Oh, God, no. Is she going to throw everything out of her wardrobe and start again? God, that woman can waste money. LPH. Hallelujah. Lol. I never thought the oversized clothes were flattering, especially on seniors like her. I mean, what I never understood was why go to the bother of losing all that weight to wear baggy clothes? If I was starving myself, I'd be in bodycon dresses 24/7. It'd be like, look at me, look how thin I am. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be fucking wearing oversized shite. Bonnie, now remember, she's a cool girl. Joyce, it reeks, it does, doesn't it? Bonnie, if she would buy clothes that fit her, it would be better. They're not except when you're at home doing things around the house. That's the thing. Oh, you can wear this, because she doesn't do things around the house. That's why. They did this twice as well. I wonder if she ever did. All she ever did was moaning when she had to clean her mum's house because they didn't have a dishwasher. Woo, be tired. This is what these are for. See these things? They're called hands. Bonnie, those Free City sweatpants are almost $160. Who would pay that? Fucking moron right there. That's who. Elizabeth, loopy Lisa. Why? Why does she think if she pays more it's better? Some things, yeah. Other things, no. Classy lady, 500,000 subscribers, no giveaway, new lipsticks and liners, no giveaway. Still cannot understand why anyone sends her anything, you and me both. She's allergic to the words giveaway. Ashley, she's having a bloody affair. All this being myself again. Renewed spirit. Decorating for Valentine's. Wicked suspicious. Do you think? Is it Jerry in New York? She's got the hots for Jerry, hasn't she? Melissa, Jules, did I hear you right? No way you're 60 years old. Yeah, was 60 on Boxing Day. I would have guessed 40s. Oh, I love you, Melissa. Thank you. You can stay. You have beautiful skin. Have a blessed evening. And you. Thank you very much. I haven't paid her, folks. I haven't. Joyce, I know, right? Absolutely flawless skin. If I didn't love Jules so much, I'd hate her. Thank you, Joyce. Bonnie, well, it took me 4 hours to get through this. Comment time now. Honestly, Bonnie, if you can't cope with her, don't watch. I don't expect anybody to watch it. Like I said, Jed's like, no, not doing it. No. He loves the comments, though. Melissa, Jules, I am so confused. Didn't she go through a phase where she got rid of a lot of her clothes? She seems to be going off the rails with all the purchases lately. People would connect with her better if she would just be herself and honest and stop contradicting herself. It seems she has a void she's trying to fill with all the shopping. However, she disguises it by saying it's her job. Exactly. She does it all the time, Melissa. She buys 2 tons of shit. Then she purges it. Then she buys another 2 tons of shit. Then she gets rid of that. And then she buys the stuff that she had before back because she suddenly sees it on someone else and it looks good. So then she buys it again. She's insane. It's just a complete fucking merry-go-round of bollocks with her. Valerie, lol, she didn't go to Ground Zero. She's a shopping addict. OCD. Yeah, that would be the first place I'd go. Ground Zero. And then Central Park in a horse-drawn carriage. And then Broadway to see Hamilton. And then a meal up in the sky somewhere. I'd do all the touristy things. But obviously she's not interested in anything other than shops. You can hype up multiple times a day. I have it. Pops up on comments. Then message. It doesn't have an option unless it pops up. Are you doing it on the phone though, Valerie? I'm on my laptop on Chrome. I think it only works on the app. I hate YouTube doing that. Anytime you want to do something new, go to the app. Fuck the app. I don't want to use an app. The app's too fucking small. I can't see it. So who is shipping these lipsticks? Them from the house? Oh Lord, that's what it sounded like, didn't it? It's Brooke. That's Brooke's new job. Valerie, the daughter. Lol. Good luck. Yep. It'll be up to Brooke to do it. Mandy McCracken. I love that name. I've got news for her. Charlotte Tilbury, Tom Ford, Mac, etc. She is not. Exactly. Do you think they'd be bothered? They wouldn't be bothered about a 2-bit hillbilly in the back arse end of North Carolina making copy lipsticks, would they? But if she made a big deal out of it, could they stop her? I suppose if they haven't got the same ingredients as Charlotte Tilbury, Tom Ford and Mac, then there's nothing they could do, is there? And see, that's another thing. That lipstick I got for 11 smells of vanilla. Does hers? I wonder. I bet it don't. Very weird launch. Like, what the fuck? I guess she knows she doesn't have to. The idiots will buy it regardless. Exactly, She's so confident in the fact that all the morons watching her will buy it, so she doesn't have to put any effort in at all. Valerie, lol, you're too funny. Thank you, Valerie. What does that do? Hang on. Where are we going? Oh, Brooke.
Hi guys, how do you like my hat?
It's beautiful, Brooke, just like you. Could you think of a better introduction? Run, Brooke, run! She got away. She got a job. She was doing fucking the benefit bar and something else, and her mum just fucking dragged her back. No, you're not going to have a life outside of this house. You're going to be my beck and call girl. So sad. Piggy loves Ollie. Stop messing with your hair if you like it so much. I know. Can't be told, can she? Bonnie, oh my gosh, I missed the part where she was talking about her dad carrying the suitcases. What an entitled you-know-what. I'm shocked, even though I shouldn't be. Yeah, I was shocked too, Bonnie. It sucks, doesn't it? You would think she would get some sort of fucking ride-on thing for her mum and dad to get them up the ramp, not be worrying about herself. Well, I bet she's raking in the money with the lip products. I'm sure they are just pennies on the dollar depending on where they're from. I wonder if there'll be any kind of hair... They'll be kind of hairy like another influencer put out. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, I should order one and get a microscope and do the whole Jacqueline thing. That would be funny. Gigi, I feel her lipsticks will tank. They aren't special, right down to the packaging. They're overpriced for someone who isn't in the game. I guess she thinks that highly of herself that she can charge this much. She will see. That's the thing. I think people will buy one as a novelty and they won't repurchase. It's not something they're going to, oh, this is my ride or die. No, can't see that happening. Bonnie, Jules, with the hype comments. Right, here we go. Just go where you would make a comment. It will be blank. You don't need to make a comment. Then slide it to the left and the hype word should show up. I can't slide it, Bonnie. It won't let me slide anything because I'm on Chrome on a laptop and not on an app. Here, let's see. Bung that on.
This is not even ethical at this point. To be
Stop, shush. Right. Why is that showing and not the comment? See, this is a... There we go. Right. Add a comment. How... I can't... What do I do to slide? I can't slide anything. That's the problem. It's got to be on the app, I think. Do you watch on the app, Bonnie? I think that's the only way I could do it is on an app, and I'm not on it. And I don't use the app because it's too fucking tiny and my eyesight's shit. Joyce, no way in hell would I be using testers on my lips. Can you imagine the germs on them? It would be easy to contract herpes that way. Beyond gross. No, Lisa hasn't even mentioned Bridget Bardot's passing, and she's supposedly her #1 fan. She has a photo of Bridget on the wall of her bedroom, for fuck's sake. She even named one of her lipsticks Bardot, but not even an acknowledgement that Bridget had died. Yeah, she called the dog Bridget as well. You would think she'd say, oh, wasn't it sad? No. Because she didn't give a fuck, because it doesn't affect her. Narcs don't care. Joyce, at approximately 10:48, is that John walking past? I was watching, I thought there was somebody walking past, and I was about to say something, and then there was nobody there, so I didn't. Let me have another look.
And stuff look worse. And she said, I was going to tell you the same thing. She said she has enjoyed wearing my lip
there was somebody
combos,
there, wasn't there?
And what she does is...
No idea who, but yeah. Is that John walking past the back window, or did her neighbour inadvertently appear in a cameo role in Lisa's video? If he did, I hope she paid him. Elizabeth, yes, she tipped him $10 and a Diet Coke. Patty Cakes, it sounds like the only lipstick combo she's feeling is the one she applied. Yes, that could be it, couldn't it? Because she said, I'm such a perfectionist. Maybe they're not absolutely perfect, the other two, so she's not using them. Seems the other names bring back bad feelings from the last year or so. Is anybody else noticing this too? Exactly, because she went on about I was in a different space. Yeah. Is Jolie reminding her of the time when she dyed her hair and John didn't like it or something? Who knows? She's weird. I couldn't believe this was her launch. It's almost like she's so relieved this project is over and done with. And to be nice to John, she's just sharing this one combo so she can say she did it. Her lack of interest in her own launch speaks volumes. Sad. And no, I haven't heard any mention of Bridget Bardot's passing. It's sad really, isn't it? Woman's insane. Jewel, my thoughts exactly. I commented on another video that I couldn't believe this was her launch. I'm afraid to admit that I was more excited to see the products than Lisa was. She'll never mention Bardot's passing because the attention always has to be on her. Exactly. I should go back and look at the comments and see how many people said they were going to buy her shite. And then, but see, I want to hear them. I want to hear what they think when they get them, and we won't get the truth. Because if anyone says anything bad, she'll just delete it. Jewel, 2556, returning to home. So no more every other week trips to Soho?
And I have shed a lot of stuff. I heard these. And this is another thing, another sign that I am returning to home. And I have shed a...
She's insane. Can you imagine living with her and all her fucking phases and ideas and things? And it's like, oh, Jesus. Can we not? Yeah, no, she'll still be going to Soho. Can't see that ending anytime soon, unless Jerry tells her to fuck off. Malva, your look of exasperation cracks me up every time. Thank you. She is, though. She'd try the patience of a saint, that woman. Elizabeth, honey, she looks weird with or without lipstick. All the lipsticks are nude, Dumpkin. Exactly. The V-beam is directed directly at the vagina to create a nude, plumper look. This ensures that the dreaded camel toe is more prominent in tight yoga pants. You're naughty, Elizabeth. Epiphany? That's what's happened to the Apostle Paul in the Bible, you nitwit. If your father had this surgery, why did you drag the poor man all around New York to shops where he ends up sitting down? You stress the hell out of the man. Why is she using that baby sing-song voice? It's hard to do at the ripe old age of... Today it's 95. Right, what will it be tomorrow, Elizabeth? I hate it when she does that sing-song voice. It drives me mad. Malva, would someone please tell this moron that we plebs fly coach, not non-first class? That's not even a word. And for the love of God, the name of the restaurant you love so much is Ruth's Chris, not Rue's Chris. She can't say anything right, can she, Malva? Elizabeth, not listening. I know all this rubbish from before. Thankfully, still have a good thick head of hair because didn't take the shingles vaccine. Inherited this good hair from my Irish grandmother. Lucky you. My gran had thin hair. My mum's got thin hair. Not my Auntie Mari. She got thin hair. Never noticed. But I'm on the line from my gran, my mum and me, so I got thin hair. But I got good skin, so you win some, you lose some. Elizabeth, time to shed your skin, you slippery snake. No, I don't remember your stupid pink kitchen because you never cook in it. I don't remember it being pink. She keeps going on about her kitchen being pink. I don't remember it being pink, but hey, I might go back and look and take a clip so we can all know. Elizabeth, multiple personality disorder comes to mind as she talks about her changing states of being. Walk around like a portrait. Forget the combos, fillers and Botox and seek mental health and support ASAP. Actually, I've had tips from a fabulous drag queen on makeup and other things. My best girlfriend. They do makeup so well, don't they? I used to drool over Boy George's makeup. And it's like, really? How are you that good and you're a man? Get on with your transitioning, Numpkin. The testosterone is running out. Why is she now into pistols? Does baby Bunting want to go hunting with Daddy Dumpkin? And cry baby Bunting. Shared it with others. Start giving to others. Exactly. She doesn't know how to give anything to anyone. Oop, we're at the top. Right, is there anybody on the naughty step? Nope. And did anyone come in while we were out? Yes. There we go. After building up this lipstick endeavour over and over, now she's downplaying it. It's just for us, like no biggie. Interesting. Does she not want to pay tax on the sales or something? Is that what it is? Oh, I won't make a big song and dance about it, so then I don't have to let the IRS know I've got another company. Who knows? Christine. Yes, the instructions that I gave you are for phones or iPads or touch laptops, but YouTube also has many short reels and videos instructing how to do it on a laptop. Apparently, the feature can really boost your viewership and is done in particular for people like you with smaller viewership. Either way, you don't have to make a comment to hype. According to what I've seen, the newest devices have a button that is readily visible without having to swipe left. Right, I'll keep looking for it, Christine. Thank you. Stacey. The crazy thing is that she has had these for months, so she could have pre-recorded a different reel for each lipstick and liner on different days. Exactly. That's what you do. She's a moron. She always tells on herself, though. What I have gathered from this video is that her lipsticks will make your lips look old. Yup. Right, we've got to the end, folks, and if you got here with me, congratulations, and I will catch you in the next one.